Ashley, what is with your camera quality? Why is it so good? I hate you. What the
know.
fuck? Nico, they're not coming.
I'm not scared.
Why are they not coming?
Because they're
You had all this shit to say.
pussies.
Where
That's
you
why
at?
they're not coming. They had all these plans to go after people at the reunion, and then they're not even gonna show up. Interesting.
I mean, they had a lot of shit to
Interesting.
say about me. I would love them to say it to my face.
So is this the
Dylan,
reunion? Are we just all gonna sit here and talk? Or are the people who talk a lot of shit coming?
Well.
You put that.
Austin,
hope
get them in
so.
the call. Get them in the
I think
call. We want them
I
here.
think that'd be
We want them here.
They do look bad not showing up. They do.
Right?
They had
They
so
put
much
out
to say.
and to
They
make
had
all these
so
plans
much-
to go after me and go after everyone in DMs, and they don't want to come into the fucking call when
That's what I'm
they
saying.
literally
had
have
so
done
much
the
to
most
say.
shit, creating
Where's
so
this
much
energy?
drama since the season ended. All the drama has been on their end, and
And
they don't
mine.
even want to show up to the call.
You
Where
had
are
all
they?
this shit to say about me. You had all this shit to say about Colleen. At the end of the day, Colleen won.
Nico, how did it feel to be the first blue flop?
Oh my god, dude, it hurt. I was so embarrassed, but it took me a little bit, and I was definitely bitter at first, but I feel like I kind of got over it. My only issue, like, after the fact, was I went to everybody. I tried to talk. I tried to talk to Dea one-on-one, or her and I did, I guess. I guess I was just mad about the way that it happened. I don't like all the pregame shit that happened. That was what bothered me about it, is I feel like when I got put in that situation, I had no chance to save myself.
Don't pull your
Hey
fucking
guys, I'm here.
Alexa on her.
Who's
Leave her alone.
Ashton?
Jasmine's
Hey
here.
guys.
Hello.
Jasmine,
Yeah.
how did it make you feel that the dolls got steamrolled?
We steamrolled.
They didn't get steamrolled. Benji
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
they did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, they did.
I would say they definitely got
long
steamrolled.
time.
We
I got
literally
steamrolled,
We did.
but I made it. I was the only one who didn't get steamrolled.
I got steamrolled.
What?
Wait,
Nico, that makes no sense.
By yourself.
An individual person.
No, every person who got evicted got steamrolled.
Jasmine, how does it feel to be really the star of all of the memes and the reaction videos?
Oh, it's literally humiliating. Like 4 a.m. going on the timeline, seeing videos of me is not it. Not it.
You look good though.
Thank you.
Period. If we're gonna talk about blocking, is Colleen ever gonna block us?
I don't really feel the need to unblock you because we don't get along clearly, and the reason
I don't
why
understand what happened in the group chat because you were sending paragraphs and we were just joking around.
Okay,
but how that warranted a block.
I blocked you not because of anything that happened in the group chat, but because of what I heard you guys were saying behind my back, which was honestly, in my opinion, a little bit psychopathic to go to someone that I was friends with and say, why? You literally went to somebody that I was friends with and you were asking what my insecurities were so you could team up
I
with
did
me
not do that.
to make me feel bad. That's what I was told. So I blocked you because I don't need that in my life. I don't need the negative energy in my life. I don't want that.
Who told you that? Who told you that?
Okay, Bethany.
Who told me that? Because
Well, it
that's
doesn't matter
what I
because it
heard.
doesn't sound like it's
So
true.
unless you guys tell me
That
it's
was
not
nothing we
true,
said.
I'm obviously gonna believe it.
Well, it's
Well,
not right.
it does sound like
Armani the doll.
Sitting there laughing at me in a call.
You didn't need to do anything.
Girl, the victim is jumping out to play
It's not the
today.
victim.
Right.
It's not the victim. I literally
It is
just
because
blocked
you just
I don't-
wanna do
I don't
it.
need that type of energy in my
No,
life.
'cause you're just
That's
pulling
why I
this
blocked
out.
you because I don't want to interact with you guys. I don't need
No,
you guys
you're
in my
just-
comment. I don't need you guys in my messages.
Okay,
What's
you
the
had your
problem?
moment. You're just
Why are you
pulling this
yelling?
out, just like how
I'm
you
not
were.
yelling. I'm
Just like
talking.
how you were with the whole bunch of
You
things,
are.
Tweet like, oh yeah, they're just bullying me here, blah blah. But
I
how
never
come
said you guys were bullying me. I don't
you're just gonna
understand.
you're gonna retweet tweets about that, just like how
You
you
guys
did that
all
during the
teamed up on
season.
me and said that I was being fake
That
when I
never
was
happened.
literally
Each
trying
time
to be
each
civil with
time-
you guys, and
each
then
time-
you guys
Oh my
decided
God.
that you wanted to talk shit about me behind
Oh my
my
God.
back, so that's why I blocked, because I thought we were fine, and then I heard that you
Wait,
guys
what
were
did we say behind your
talking
back?
behind
Yeah,
I
can
don't
you
know.
guys
That
tell
we
the
were
calling
details?
someone to tell us all their insecurities, which was not said, but okay.
The only thing,
okay, but that's what I was
Colleen,
told.
That literally was
That's
not
what I
said
was
though.
told. Thought it was.
we're clear as day. If we have something to say, we will tell you.
Okay,
If
that's
we
fine.
didn't-
And we
if we
couldn't
didn't-
like keep
if
our
we
mouths
didn't
shut like this
you-
whole week. So I think
Exactly.
we definitely would have
I
said
don't
it.
need that in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need
That's
it.
fine. We just wanted
Okay.
an
But the thing is,
explanation.
you're
but
saying
you
that.
ra-
No, but the thing is, you're
Like,
saying that as if we were trying to like insert ourselves into your life. Like I wasn't trying to become your friend.
That's
nor
not
was
what
I.
I'm saying. I was literally told that this is what happened. I'm not saying that you guys needed to. I mean, I'm not saying that you guys are thinking about me 24/7 or anything like that. I'm just saying this is what I was told, and what I was like from based off what I was told.
We'll
I
find out
didn't
what
wanna
you're being told is
track that
true
you guys on
first before
Twitter.
you jump
So,
to
I don't know.
Is there a
conclusions.
person in here?
You know?
All
I don't know
right.
what's wrong with me blocking you. If I was told that you guys were doing this, obviously I'm gonna block you because I don't think I ever did anything to warrant you guys feeling that way about me. And
I
if
know,
you guys
it's
didn't say
fine,
that, I'm
because
sorry.
You didn't
But
need
I don't
warn
need
it.
that in my life, so I blocked you. Sorry, I don't plan to unblock
Well,
you
I
either.
mean, you
I
say
don't
that
want
you
you to. That's the
say.
thing.
I
And
mean,
I
by
don't
the
want you
way,
to.
Benji, I saw your
Oh my
someone sent me
God.
your tweets earlier saying if someone doesn't like you, that means they automatically hate you. No, that's not true. The reason why I
What?
blocked you guys was because someone literally came in my
Okay, bro.
DMs telling me that you guys were
Go
saying that you
off,
fucking hated
sweetheart.
me.
Was that a
Hun.
subtweet towards
Literally,
you?
It
I
sounds
think
like a
you
lot
guys
of people that are like coming in your DMs, but like not coming from us.
But if you're
Make it
taking
the wrong
various
one.
cats for,
Colleen,
if you're
Colleen,
taking
Bethany,
various cats of
Bethany,
word of mouth, then
Bethany,
you're weird.
Bethany. I
Colin?
don't care, okay? I don't.
Okay,
I really
I don't
just
care either.
don't.
So why are you guys mad that I blocked you? Because I don't want to interact
I
with
I'm not
you
mad.
because
we
I
just
don't
want
want
bro,
Yeah.
we just
I'm
want an
glad
explanation. You're the one
Why?
screaming at
Okay,
the
listen,
camera.
if
It doesn't matter.
Because
No one
she's been
shut the
talking
fuck
this
up.
entire
Like,
time.
we
So
don't
shut
want-
the
Okay,
fuck
but you
up.
guys are
Then
asking me
let her
questions,
talk.
and then I'm
Let her
trying to
talk.
answer your
You've been talking the
questions,
entire
and you guys are talking
time.
over me.
It's never
Like,
been
shut the
Jesus.
fuck.
Jesus Christ.
I love this. I love this mass
Can we come back
yelling.
to this
Okay,
later?
okay.
Like, and let Austin ask real
So-
questions for everybody.
I'm gonna start with Nico, which is probably a bad idea. But he was the first boot. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Glad.
babe, you had the most explosive exit. Not on camera, but off camera too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was
Especially after what he called Jasmine.
what was the
Oh
reason
yeah, let's talk about that.
what was the reason for being so explosive? Can you explain?
I mean, my whole reasoning is like I'm honestly willing. Like I'll talk.
I dropped
like,
a bunch
I'm
of wine
very
on
willing to
purpose.
talk with any of you guys like about this. And so for me, like I would also like to say from my perspective, I'm sorry that anything got personal. That was my bad. Honestly, it is. I don't want it to be personal. Like that's all done. It's that's not how this game is to me. What I was mad about is that I felt like it was just very premeditated and y'all had a lot of info, like outside info and people telling you to do stuff. Whereas like I just feel like I genuinely was open to working with Daya and Jasmine. Like I had no.
I would
Okay,
believe that if
I-
your alliance didn't say in their first DR that Jasmine was their first target.
Can I say
No,
something?
I'm not
wait,
saying it was
wait,
done.
wait, okay, Colleen.
Guys, can I say something?
Oh my God, she
Nico
always
did
wants to
come
talk.
to me and say that he was trying to work with Benji and I mean not Benji. He was trying to work with Jasmine and Daya before the game because him and Daya had like just made up prior. So he said he didn't want to win the first HOH because he didn't want to put them up. So I said, okay, well, I want to win the first HOH because I want to put them up because I feel like they're after me. So Nico did say that he wasn't gonna go.
I
after
genuinely felt bad.
How are
Like
we
I
supposed
felt
to
bad. I
know
didn't
that
want to do
though?
it.
You just want us to assume that?
I'm not
Like, how
saying
are
that
we
you guys are
supposed
supposed to know that, but I'm just saying now, like looking back, like he is telling the truth when he.
It did cross the line. Like for people to be in my DMs telling me to buy like a rope and a stool. And
Okay,
go hang
we did
myself
not
with
tell
it.
those people.
Yeah,
we
we
did not tell
do
those people to
that.
do that.
But okay, I believe you. But my whole thing was that I just feel like, because I honestly did. I went to Daya and I tried to talk to her, and I went to Jasmine and tried to talk to her.
You went to who?
Daya. But I did. Like I tried to talk to her about it. I don't want to beef with anybody, but I also feel like it's always been 4 versus 1. I haven't gotten a chance to really have these conversations, and I'm not.
Colleen, stop nodding.
No,
because every single time you fought in the chat, Benji
Okay,
fought with
can
you.
I just
We
please
all
let me
stayed
finish?
back. No, I keep pissing me off that she's nodding at
Okay, wait,
that.
guys,
You're
guys,
saying
guys,
it's
guys.
4 versus 1. It's never been 4 versus 1.
It
If
was
Benji
4
fought
versus
you,
1. Don't
it's
even
probably
try it
been-
when you guys.
it's probably been
Thank
2
you guys
versus
for
1,
all
but
coming to
not
me for
4.
replying to game
Oh
tweets
my
about me and Benji.
Stop
It was
yelling.
4 versus
Mark
1.
really pissing
And
me.
that's why I
Is
was
us
so
saying
mad.
question mark
You
really
guys
hurting
were
you?
calling me fake, going on
Hey.
being like, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're fake, like blah blah blah. And then I'm told that you guys are talking about me after we had already made up. Naya came in my DMs and said no hard feelings, right? And I said, yeah, no hard feelings. And then me and Ben made up and everything was fine. And then I joined the FaceTime call. We were all fine. And then I'm told you guys were talking mad shit after the FaceTime call. You guys can deny it, but I don't think that the person that told me that was lying. So I don't
Why are you liking hate tweets toward Benji though and replying to them?
Why were all
God, they were literally all game tweets, and the one tweet that was not a game tweet, I apologize for already. You guys cannot hold that against me when I already apologized
on a
for it.
personal level,
Not.
Okay, but why are you screaming?
I don't want any personal attacks. I don't want any of that. I don't understand.
Everybody shut the fuck up! Shut up!
Listen,
I'm so tired of this bullshit. I'm too drunk for this. Shut up!
Can I talk?
I wish I was
about
drunk.
me.
Oh my god!
Can I talk about me?
Okay, yes,
Dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Benji, what do you have to say? Benji.
All I'm gonna say is that personally for me, I'm not gonna yell at my camera or at my mic because it's not that deep. Personally for
Girl's
me,
eyes.
Personally,
shut up! Like
No,
shut up! Shut up!
That is 4 versus 4. You might as well make it 4 versus 1.
It's been 4 versus 1 ever
It
since.
always
ever
was
in
4 versus 1. It was 4 versus 1 with me too. Y'all don't know how to talk. I tried.
Don't tweet about us.
Okay, let's let Benji speak.
Anyways,
girls,
That's racist intent
Benji
to
was
it.
talking. Benji, talk.
Okay, anyways, all I'm gonna say is that from my personal brain, how my brain is wired, if I was friends with someone, logically from my standpoint, if I am friends with someone and we make up after the game is ended, I just don't want to see you on the timeline acting like you don't like me or that we're not cool if we made up. Like, that just logically doesn't make sense to me, and it's fine if you don't agree with that and you don't want to do that, but for me, I would never do that. That's not the type of person I am. If we're cool, I'm not going to be fake on the timeline. And that's what you were doing, and it pissed me off, and we addressed it and we talked about it.
First, like, can I respond without other people saying anything? Hold on, sorry, I have to take my birth control pill. I'll be right back.
Not at that.
But
okay, can I say something?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay,
just don't know why.
On back to that without anybody interrupting me for a second, because
after interrupting me, okay.
Well, I was saying that before. Like,
you said BRB, so I started talking, but you can go.
Okay, Colleen, go.
Okay, Benji, me and you already talked about this. I felt like all the tweets that I responded to were just about the game. People were coming and saying, "Oh, Colleen, I hope you get Benji out." Like, blah 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 blah. Like, "Oh, Benji keeps on talking about you and all the PRs." Like, what is that? Like, I felt like, yeah, the whole me and Benji thing was gonna be like a whole storyline throughout the season because it lasts until final 6. Me and Benji try to get each other out all the time. I didn't think it was a big deal for me to be replying to tweets saying, "I hope you get Benji out." The only one that I genuinely felt sorry for replying to was Bree, and I apologized for that. And I don't think anything that I was replying to was bad. And then we already made up about that. We both said that we were being divas about it, and we both agreed that it was stupid. We both took things personally, that we shouldn't have took things personally. I took your DRs personally when they weren't. Because Ryan also has felt like he's been in the middle, and I feel really bad for him because of that, and I don't want to put him in any kind of situation like that. And I know me and Benji have both said to Ryan that's not a pick me or pick him situation, but it also does make him feel bad. And I genuinely am trying to be serious when I'm saying that I was trying to make up and I was trying to be friends. But after I heard that you guys were saying this stuff about me, I don't know if it's true. I don't know what's true, what's not, but this is what I was told, and that's why I blocked you guys, because I thought that we were cool.
I think for me, I just don't see us being like friends.
And that's fine. Like, I'm not.
And I guess the way that everything was being handled, it just almost seemed like if I wasn't your friend, it was like I hated you or something. That's just how it came across.
It wasn't like that. Like, I understood that you guys, like, we don't get along very well, and that's fine. But I was told from other people that you guys were saying all this stuff about me, and I was literally told from other people, quote unquote, they fucking hate you, Colleen. So obviously,
you probably did say that, but
they probably did say that, but that's not true. We don't have.
This is what I'm told. You guys are understanding.
You probably heard right, but I think I just wanted to, I want to speak about some points, okay? I just want to, you guys better not interrupt me. I just want to say 2 things to both Colleen and Nico. I don't appreciate the whole 4 versus 1 thing because, Colleen, when we fought you in the house chat, Benji, it was me and Benji, Jasmine and Armani were nowhere to be found. They would literally Armani sent a question mark every few minutes or so, but when you said it's 4 versus 1, I stopped, and then it was just you and Benji. It was either 2 versus 1 or 1 versus 1. Nico, when you're saying it's 4 versus 1, it's because you're literally tweeting that we're gonna wash cars for the rest of our fucking lives. You were calling my
and that's why I said that.
Okay. See, listen, guys.
So why would I sit there and be like, yeah, Jasmine, sorry, you're on your own. You don't call people that and expect their friends to just sit there and listen.
I don't argue with that. But let me say this though, because I honestly do. I'm saying this. I apologize for that, and that was wrong on my part. I'm not gonna sit here and defend that.
Yeah,
that was
but
stupid. I was mad. Just let me finish. I let you finish. Let me finish.
God.
I was upset because, honestly, yes, that was so wrong on my behalf. But at the end of the day, the 6 of us, me, Colleen, and y'all 4, we're not all gonna get along. But at the end of the day, we don't need to have
I knew
issues
that.
anymore.
I knew that coming in. I
We
knew
don't, but that's nothing. We don't need to have issues anymore. So what I'm saying is if we can just dead it
I
here.
don't have an issue.
Okay, I don't either. But clearly, you guys are just wanting to talk. That's what I'm saying. I'm done with it.
Who's talking the most? You and Colleen.
Yeah, but you guys saying it's 4 versus 1, but you're acting as if we all just gang up on you for no literal reason.
Well, I mean, for me, I was fighting by myself. Everybody, and I had people like Tessa in my DMs and in my mentions, just random people fighting me.
Okay, but if our friends want to defend us, then that's on them. I'm not gonna.
I know, and I don't blame you. That's not your fault. That's not your fault. But that's again what I'm trying to say is that
Tessa's a queen.
I just don't see why this matters anymore.
Love Tessa.
Okay,
Anyways,
I have another thing. So wait, Benji. I have another thing to say to Carly.
Okay.
So how come after you blocked us, I keep constantly getting people sending me screenshots of your curious cat, whatever you answer talking about us? Because I want to say when I made one and I got questions about you, I just don't answer them. I don't care for it. If we don't like each other, I don't need to answer them. Why do you feel the need to answer questions about us?
I mean, I can see why you think I shouldn't have answered them, and I'm sorry if they made you upset. I probably shouldn't.
They didn't. It's just petty. Why do you need to do that?
I don't think I was being petty. I think that I didn't answer every single question about the dolls because I got so many questions.
Who do you never want to play a game with? Benji, Dyer,
popular,
and I or something. And
okay, sorry that that's true. I don't want to play a game with you because I don't need this drama.
It seems a little attention-seeking. That's just how I'm gonna put it.
Say that you're a different.
What do you mean? I'm saying it right now to your face. I don't want to play a game with you again. What do you mean? I would never say that.
We don't play games like hobbies.
We don't play. I don't want to speak to you.
These are our lives.
I don't want to look at you.
I don't live on
again.
Twitter.
I don't want to hear anything about you ever again.
Okay, me neither. That's what I'm saying. What do you mean? People ask me. I didn't answer all the questions about the dolls. I'm apologizing right now for answering any of them about you guys.
You don't have to apologize. We know how you feel.
I just feel like you're saying we're psychopathic for talking about you, but I kind of feel like you're acting like you never spoken about us before.
Because I think it was psychopathic when I was told you guys went to somebody that I used to be friends with saying, yo, how
are you talking about Dominic?
Union. Yes, I'm talking about Dominic. You guys went to Dominic and you said, oh, what should we say to her at the reunion to make her feel bad? That's what I was told. And that is kind of psychopathic because I didn't do anything. And at that point, we were still civil with each other. So, yeah, I do think that's kind of psychopathic because I didn't do anything to warrant that. Yes, I get we don't get along. That's fine. But at that point, I thought we were fine.
It's fucking Twitter,
I didn't understand where that was coming from and why you guys are saying
that. Dominic's going off.
I just don't, why are you guys saying here it's only Twitter, but you're still fighting?
You guys are the ones fucking yelling. It's funny. Listen,
I've been
Nico,
very I've tried to handle this very maturely.
Listen.
No, you didn't.
This is a joke to us.
I didn't at first, but I'm trying to handle it now. I said I was wrong. I admitted what I said was wrong.
He won't shut up.
Okay. Why are you guys lying?
We're not lying. I'm not lying. Listen to you guys.
We can pull up the chat. Are you still in the chat?
Ryan, go. It's your turn.
Okay, 1, that's not the reason I deactivated. 2, Nico and I already talked about it, before this. We handled it, and we remember it differently, but we're fine with that. Both of us are chill, so it shouldn't be affecting anybody else.
Okay.
And that's kind of the end of the conversation. I made my move. Nico wasn't happy with it, but it's over. It was a game. It was 30 minutes.
And also, this is the moment where you update us on Renji.
Ooh,
So,
Okay.
Please.
So, like I said, I don't have hard feelings for anybody. Benji and I definitely had some words after my episode. But we're still friends. Like, we're chill. I'm chill with everybody. And that's kind of it, unless he wants to say something.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, like, for now, we're friends. And, like, if anything were to, like, happen down the line, I mean, like, it's kind of hard, like, distance-wise and whatever. So we're friends.
It wasn't shown in the episode, but I made another DR when Austin finally told us that it was 4-3. I thought it was D and Val and Ashley because I didn't expect Val and Ashley. I didn't expect Val and Ashley to ever like not vote together.
So China's ass screwed over D is what you're saying.
Period.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I have zero regrets.
Well, actually,
I do.
Well, actually, since it was my choice, I knew that D didn't evict Colleen because
Yeah, I told Garrett. Garrett knew the whole
he
time.
told me, so I knew. But I just got out D because I'm like, why is he keeping Colleen? Clearly, he's not that useful to me then.
Garrett's the
But
only
you
one
didn't.
who
But
knew
you
that I
didn't have
evicted
any. You
Colleen.
didn't have any like thought about getting D out until I did do that.
No, he was always my renum. It was him or Ashley. But the thing is, I didn't think Ashley would ever win a comp, and I thought that messed me up.
Okay, but Garrett, you told me that
Come
you
on,
wanted
come
John to
clean.
go home, so I used the veto.
I wanted John to go
Renum-
home, but I knew you were gonna
I
use
said-
the veto either way. So it's
I
just
said
like, yeah,
Renum
fine.
D.
So
You
so
said
you
okay.
think, like, we're closer. But that was always my plan.
My plan was like to have like Colleen and Benji like to keep fighting and then like just ride the middle, you know, all the way to the end. But
I think that was most people's plans.
All right, another player that made a terrible move. Ashley.
I'm dead.
Ashley, how do you feel about your decision that week? And then how do you feel about Val the Queen?
Lots of different things. I feel stupid for. Why did I say that? I don't know. I'm done. We know. I like to make. I try to make big moves in the game that end up screwing me. I've learned. So I think that was me trying to like put my like lines in the sand, and it screwed me.
I haven't watched the footage yet, but I did hear that Val had an emotional breakdown in the next
Oh, that
diary.
that part got cut out.
I heard there was actual crying, real
But
tears.
it could be. I better see actual.
Some of that got cut out.
Val, you better send me it.
You better invite me back because like I played a good ass game. Like my social game was there and you didn't give me an edit.
Ooh.
And I sent you the shit.
Ooh.
Let people make it faces. They don't believe that, John. I see it. I'm looking.
Who's Team Austin? Who's Team John?
I'm Team John.
I'm Team John.
Team John.
John wasn't a Colleen
Riley.
fan. He was my
Fuck
ally.
Colleen, I would have nominated her if Benji actually answered my DMs, but Benji wanted to play the fucking game. Benji won't play the fucking game.
Interesting. Interesting.
Oh my
The only person
that comes out.
The only person who answered my fucking DMs was Garrett, and he's like, he wasn't playing the game either.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Only people playing the game.
John, that did kind of hurt my feelings when you said Garrett was the only one who answered your DMs, because you know I was answering your DMs the whole game, even when you were
still voted me. You still voted me,
I still
sweetie.
voted you because I told you I was
me.
gonna vote you though, John. I told you I was gonna vote you though, John, because I didn't want China to be against me at that point.
Period.
And I definitely was playing the game. I just
Garrett
never
was playing the
DM'd
game.
you because you like lit my torch or whatever in that one. So by that,
You dragged that shit. You dragged that shit. Fuck a torch. Fuck a torch. What are you talking about? Like, you dragged that. You dragged that, sweetie. Like, no.
Oh my God, stop.
Like, I would have played with you, but you dragged about some HOH competition.
I've
Like,
never
well,
met
I thought
this
you
John.
were
We need to keep that.
I'll never see John like this.
Right. We need to keep this version.
China, you look so nice. China, you look so nice. You deserve to win.
you.
You and Colleen, what a great final two.
Period.
Like honestly, I'm glad. Ooh. What else? What else you guys throw at me, Austin? What else?
Girl, nothing, because you're not in the show. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and that's your fault. But that's your fault because you edited that shit, and you gave some showmans that had no long end storyline, a narrative, and that didn't have a single impact on the long end game. And you can ask Ryan; he'll probably agree with you.
John is going off. Yes, John, I support all of this.
Because you gave some showmans no one wanted to see airtime, and it was. Like, I love you, Austin. Like, invite me back. You're a legend. Like, you're doing the shit, but still, like, you know I'm right. Like, you know, like I'm correct.
Wait, John, what state are you from?
Connecticut, I think.
Wait, are you really?
No, it's next to New York.
I live in Connecticut.
Who said that?
Me.
Armani.
Oh, period. Where are you
I was
from?
asking because you have a really interesting accent.
He lives near Connecticut.
You live near in Connecticut.
I'm in Connecticut.
Where? Period.
Well, I won't say it on the reunion.
We love an unknown legend. We love an unknown legend.
I'm on in Connecticut, John. Where are you from?
The plan was to put Colleen on the block if the veto was used. I didn't want to put Colleen on the block originally because if she did end up winning the veto, I wanted her to be nice to me at Final Four.
But it's Final Five. Why are you trying to backdoor at Final Five? Everyone
that wasn't a backdoor. That was just me trying to play my side.
Period.
That was a little out of it after the Ashley thing, so we're gonna.
Yes.
Like
my was going through it.
Yes.
That's the real question, Val. Why did you evict Ashley?
Yes, that's what we need to figure the fuck out.
Yes, we need to know.
My mic is not working now.
That's good.
Okay, I'm just playing. Literally everybody told me that they were evicting Benji, and I was kind of working alongside with I was kind of working with Benji, I guess. And I just really felt bad for him to go out on a 5-0 vote. And I knew that if he left.
Yes, Ashley, period. You look so nice. Like, you should have won the game. Like, you should have won the season. Like, 8th place, like, robbed. But, like, you should have won. We know this.
I know. Guys, by the time this is airing, the episode where Dee and Ashley has not come out yet, but I already know I'm about to get hexed.
Is John okay?
No.
I don't think so.
He's not well.
I got out every person that nominated me like the next
Hey, you ain't do shit.
But Garrett, if you didn't win veto, you would have been going at least one of those times.
Right.
But that's the thing. I did win the veto, and I already.
But you were still nominated. You were still nominated.
Not Garrett Showman's going against him.
Right.
Jay is not loyal.
Jay is not loyal to him.
No, but also the thing is, I will say I was more on top of the votes than some of the other people in the final 5, like China and Jay. You guys both evicted Ryan thinking he would stay, and I knew.
I know, right?
That was so stupid. I felt so
honestly,
dumb.
going when he did was perfect for my game. So even though it indirectly helped me, like
Ryan, you're bones. I'm just kidding.
Ryan going when he did help me because him and Colleen were number ones, and I wanted everyone to be close to me. So when he went, it was perfect for me.
Well, it did indirectly help you, but you wanted him to stay at that point and thought he was gonna.
Okay,
so.
Either way, it didn't matter because no one was targeting me ever. So like, no one leaving when they did mattered.
Garrett, do you think you focused a little too much on targeting who nominated you? Because there were moments where I feel like you should have come after the other person, but you only targeted the other person because they put you up.
Well, the thing is, that's kind of difficult. So, like, the time I nominated Jasmine, I really didn't have a reason to nominate anyone else other than Jasmine, except for maybe John. I think that could have been the better move. And also,
what are you talking about?
Okay.
Gary, you weren't winning either way.
But he would have gone.
That's the thing. You didn't even hear my jury speech. So, like, the fact
exactly, and thank God we didn't. Thank God we didn't. Thank God we didn't. Thank God we didn't.
That's the thing.
I was making sure you weren't winning in the jury. You were not gonna win.
Ooh.
That sounds bitter then.
I'm not bitter. No reason to be bitter. You didn't do anything.
I'm bitter.
I got you out.
And that's your biggest move. I didn't do shit either. Like, if getting me out is your big.
I didn't do anything.
No. If getting me out is your biggest move, you didn't do shit.
Getting
I'm
you
not
out
that big of
was
a threat.
definitely not my
You didn't do
biggest
shit. You didn't do shit, baby. You didn't do shit. You didn't get Colleen out. You didn't get China out. You didn't get Ashley out.
Colleen won out, and I wasn't targeting China. Like, here's the thing. If I'm losing either way, who should I have targeted then if I was going to lose against anyone?
No, maybe play a winning game instead of playing for third
How
or
did I
fourth
play a
place.
losing game if you didn't even hear my game? I didn't make final two.
Exactly, and that just shows how pathetic your game was.
That's the thing. You don't even know my game because I didn't get to make a speech.
I played the best game, let's be honest.
It's not like, what's not
Nico, sweetie, you're cute, but you weren't gonna win. You were first boot. Like, get out of here. No. Like, you're nice. You're very nice. But, like, Garrett, come on.
I don't know about nice.
Yeah, I'm definitely not nice, first of all. But also,
Garrett, come on.
Like, I never got to explain my game. So,
Thank
like,
God you didn't, because we would have, like, been brought to hell.
that's the thing, though. Like, the fact that you guys think I played a bad game and didn't
Because
even
you did. Because
I
you
think it's
did.
actually a good thing on my part, because if I had actually gotten to speak my game in their jury, I think I would have got a lot more favor.
I don't think Garrett played a bad game because we played
You
very
were losing
similar
anyways.
games.
You were losing
But I don't
anyways.
think he was.
And that's the jury's fault for not wanting to even look at speeches.
You were losing anyways.
I
You were
think that's a
losing.
pretty integral part of the game. And as
Garrett,
a
you
real,
were
like, Big Brother
you
fan,
did
I
play a
actually look at that. So I
Right.
think
Baby,
everyone is more
me, Benji, Ryan, Val, we weren't gonna vote for you anyways. Like, we weren't.
Okay, yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
We wanted
that's
a woman to win. We wanted like we wanted a female to win.
But
We
y'all
wanted-
can't say he didn't play a good game because he had the least connections out of everybody pre-jury, and he still got the final three. So y'all just can't say that he didn't play a good
Facts.
game.
Garrett did play a good game of anyone else that was in the middle, and they played the best. So
Literally, Garrett and Jay were the swing votes for so many votes.
a lot of
Jay,
votes.
Jay is so nice.
No,
Jay
I
is so
just-
nice.
I don't want anyone to say that Garrett and Jay didn't play a good game because they both did play really good.
Yeah, and also, like, I mean, I can go through every one of my moves if you want to know.
What moves?
No, we don't. We don't
No,
want to.
we don't want that.
I don't want to.
Not
I'm
my
good.
game.
All right, you win final 3 HOH. Who do you evict?
Wait,
For
me?
me? Oh, I would have evicted Colleen.
Okay.
And that's why you lose the game, because China
I would have
wins.
lost to Colleen. What are you saying?
China is a legend. You don't beat
You're
China.
both legends. That's the thing. I wanted to go to. I didn't want to go to final two.
And that's why you lose the game.
But John, will he beat Colleen either?
What?
What?
Would he beat Colleen either?
No.
He doesn't beat anyone. Like, even me, if I played a shit game, like, he wouldn't beat anyone. Like, even Jay, like, a king, like, he wouldn't beat Jay. He wouldn't beat Benji's
I would've
cocky ass.
voted
Like, he wouldn't beat anyone.
I wasn't.
No offense, Jay. I just talked to
China.
Garrett more in the game.
Of China. Like, her answers were there. It's just Colleen, like, she executed a better game, you know?
So everyone says that China probably had better answers at the end.
Right,
He
right.
did. I
Yeah.
even said that. China 100% had better answers.
Yes.
He had me
So-
fucking shaking. I DM'd
Yes.
I
Yeah.
DM'd Ryan during the Drake questioning. I said I really just lost myself the game. Taking
So-
No,
China.
I made fun of
Yes, you
Colleen
did.
afterwards. I was like texting Colleen, making fun of her for how bad she did on the question.
But I felt like I had to do that though because obviously it was going to be easier for her to get votes than me because her game was a lot more flashier. So I felt like I
Right.
had to do
I don't think I did horrible during the questioning, but I think compared to China, it was bad.